with the comedy and the way that they were filming the show and stuff like that. So I feel like they were, yeah, like, so like they were kind of just testing the waters, and it kind of just blossomed, and it kind of just blew
For
up.
sure, yeah,
There's a lot of improvising, and a lot of like I've heard that there was a lot of like scripts, where they were, off script a little bit, but it made the scene a little bit more funny, and they basically kept what basically came out as what they thought was funny, which was pretty cool. And then nowadays with swearing at everything, they're obviously a lot more scripted, a lot more, I guess, professionals involved and stuff like that. So it comes to the team. So
yeah. I mean, they still do play around with the script, and like the boys do a lot of improvising or ad-libbing.
Yeah.
Like for the live action like stuff that is still scripted by and large. But yeah, like, they're really good improvisers. So they would like throw out different insults every take, for example, like regardless of what might have been in the script or things like that.
That's fair.
But yeah, it's cool. Like not being a trained actor, it was cool to see how all that stuff works. And then in the later seasons when I was on set more, I definitely got to like see more of it as opposed to the early seasons when I would just get flown in, be in a few scenes, and back home.
Yeah. And you also had a lot of influences around you, like John Dunsworth and stuff like that, and a lot of the other cast, I guess almost shadowed over the years, and then you got to almost learn, how it would be on set just by being around it so much, I guess, all the time in the earlier seasons, especially when you were starting to get into like season 7, when you were starting to get like, thrown in there a lot with,
For sure.
John, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because he was like arresting you and stuff like that. So there's a lot of you guys.
Just being able to hang around and watch what's going on more on set was good, like a good teacher. And then, John Dunsworth, for example, in particular, was like often helpful with like acting tips, or if I had questions, I could go to him, and he'd be happy to like talk about stuff.
Yeah, that's fair. Would you say that you have a do you watch the show yourself? Like, have you like gone through it? Like,
I've seen it all, but like some of the seasons I've only seen once, and it's been like probably over 10 years. I've been meaning to watch the whole thing again from start to finish, so I could be like, because it's like because it's funny, but also so I could like know what's going on, like fresher, so I can get people's references and stuff. And I'm starting to miss them, I guess, more than usual now.
Yeah.
What scene is that? Huh?
3+.
I did watch a couple of seasons a couple of winters ago during COVID, like during the long winter. I was like the season where he goes nuts with the propane.
Oh,
and that one I'd only seen that once before, and that was like I'd forgotten most of it. So that that was a total pleasure to watch. Like so much awesome stuff that I totally forgotten about. Yeah.
Just start the game. Yeah, those are good series. Yeah, for a good season. Yeah, I think that was season 5 or something like that. Season 4 or 5.
I think it might have been 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I got some fly here just flying around.
Oh, okay.
Okay, if it stops, I might have to blast it. I've got it. This thing shoots salt out of it, and I don't take a pleasure in killing flies per se, but if they don't shut the fuck up, sometimes they gotta go.
I know what you mean.
Sometimes I can stun them with this and then like throw them outside, like from a glass or a piece of paper.
Oh jeez.
Oh, there's one there. You're going down, buddy. All right.
Oh, thanks, sick.
Got him.
Oh, shit. I guess you get all the country. You get the well, I guess we get the flies here in the city too, but our country you get the ruthless ones. You get like all the big black flies, all the horse flies and stuff.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them. I've got a squirrel these days too, little fucker.
Jesus.
He's a cute little fucker, a little red squirrel, but starting to become a hassle, like eating my chips and stuff. Can't have that. So I'm trying to.
No.
I haven't tried to go after the squirrel with the bug assault here. I might try to make a trap, like a classic, like put a pot on a stick and like maybe some peanut butter or one of his favorite snacks in there.
Oh yeah.
And then trap it and then like drive it, like either walk it back into the forest or something, see if it could find a new home. Because yeah, as cute as little guy is, he's also a little fucker, so he's got to go.
You do you think you say you have like a favorite? I guess that's maybe not season. I guess well maybe season favorite season around an era when you had I guess the most fun filming as Jacob Collins, like season 7. You know when
I
you're
mean,
later.
there's so much fun stuff that went on. Like it's really hard to say. Like season 7 when I was in full Julian, and that was the first season I was in on the show a lot. Was like sort of fun and remarkable for various reasons.
Yeah.
But then like season 12 when my neck was broken, I was wearing like the halo. Like so much crazy shit went down in that season too. Like the crash up derby and the Freedom 45 van like cruising around, getting kicked by a horse. I mean, it's like, although it is a bit scary at times, like when I got in behind that horse, stuff like that does feel like my life and limb might be on the line. But yeah, it's it is super fun as well. So yeah, it really is hard to say. So I don't have a standout favorite, but I would suggest maybe one of those 2 seasons
I think you
so far.
I think you mentioned at lunch. So you said you like the Say Goodnight to the Bad Guys.
Oh yeah, that was fun. Yeah, that was a special that was fun to shoot in the old dance club or whatever it was, like a community center, I guess, basically.
Yeah.
Um, in Halifax. Yep. Yeah, that was super fun. Got to dress up. I was working security for Julian. What more can a fella ask? What more can a fella ask for?